Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Tarot. Hope everybody's doing good. Fucking trash. Shit. This sucks. Finally. You know. It's the mini one. That's hilarious. Yeah, well, it's all good. At least it's better than nothing. All right, so. Shit. Hmm. For fuck's sake. Come on now. I don't understand why it does that. It's so dumb. Maybe you gotta that's it right there. So dumb. This don't make no sense. Oh boy. For fuck's sake. Well, here we go. Yay. It worked. It worked. Cool. All right. Oh man. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. How's your day today? Just sorting out my email real quick. It's not easy. All right, cool. Now it works. Yay! It works. It works. It works. It works. All right. All right, that can get deleted. Good to go. Was good and busy as usual. Hey, well, if it's busy, it's good. Being busy is very good to a certain extent. I was busy all day too. I've been busy all week. I've been hanging out with my nephews. They've been draining my ass all day, all week. They've been off all week, so we've been hanging out, doing things. That night around this time is any time I have for myself. So I got a new deck for my birthday from a client of mine. Hey, that's a good thing, sweetheart. Trust me, a lot of people don't even have that. I got this new deck. It's called the Angel Guide Oracle. Would you like a message? I'll give you one if you want one. We have money's rolling in, business is good, and that's a blessing. Sure you can. It's the biggest blessing in the world is having a business and making money. But you gotta work. All right, let me see what I got for you, sweetheart. All right, Amy. All right, cool. Let's check what this means. All right. All right. Your angel message is clear, cancel, and release. And this says, your message is you are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative and challenging people, situations, or events. It's time to release any old ideas, negative thought patterns, or even sarcastic comments you may be using to put yourself down. Angel Wisdom wants you to know that, to recognize it and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. If you are saying something, even jokingly, about yourself that may have a negative effect on you and can express something you wish wasn't real, you are being encouraged to be more loving toward yourself. Angels are guiding you to clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make more room for love, positivity, and peace. That's interesting. When you draw this card, you're also being encouraged to clear the clutter from your life. If there is dust building up and stuff accumulating in your home, office, car, or anywhere you spend time, clear it now. When you clear physical space, you clear psychic space. That's pretty cool. So this is saying clear, cancel, and release. And the girl's going like this, like, no, nothing from you, nothing from you. And if you see, like, from her hands, it's got like these little like waves of energy like going off, and like say, no, you're not gonna get me. That's cool. I like that. Clear, cancel, and release. I never heard those words together, but I usually say delete, block, and fuck off. That's my version, but that's not really an angel thing to say, but that's just my way. Yes, it's there. It's there for you to listen and hear it and believe it. Yeah, I have a different method. Delete, block, and fuck off. Goodbye. I had to do that. I had to do that this week. Well, yesterday. I got 2 aggravating hoes. I just got on. I've been here for like 15 minutes. So I just got on just now. I had two aggravating hoes aggravating me for about a week. One was 2 weeks and one was 1 week. They're both aggravating me at the same time. I had that app called Telegram or something. So I was on there. I went on there because of one person. And then I ended up seeing another person because it was added to my contacts. So both of them were aggravating me. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to delete this damn app. And I'm sick and tired of both of these damn women. And I don't want nothing to do with them. So I was like, delete, block, and I'll go. Goodbye. Hey, Jessica, what's up, sweetie? How you doing? I know I need Mama Amy. And you know how it goes. I'm telling you, some of these people are like, they're just weird, yo. It's the weirdest thing ever. They actually think that they're talking to like a robot like them or something, or they think I'm a robot. Or they think that I was born yesterday and my mom was an elephant. Fucking tell you, people are just retarded, man. I can't even say retarded. I take that back. People are just stupid. There you go. Stuck on stupid. But it's all good though. I rise above all the bullshit eventually. I actually like the way social media is and how you talk to somebody and then they aggravate you, you just block them or you delete the whole app and you're like, yeah, go talk to nothing now. Go bother somebody else. That's how I am. I actually like the new world in that form. You can just delete and block someone and you don't have to deal with them for a while. It's all good. I just ain't got no time for games. I'm done with games. I'm tired of shit. I need to do some energy clearing tomorrow. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't got no time for that bullshit. I have no time for that. And you know what? Some people they just don't know what like work is. First thing one of the girls asked me is, "Oh, are you working today?" I'm like, "Yeah." What you think I'm doing? Fucking playing with myself or something? Or you think I'm just watching TV like you or some shit? I was like, "Of course I'm working, sweetheart. What you want me to do?" And then the next thing that comes out of her mouth is like, "Oh, I'm hungry, but I don't feel like going grocery shopping. I'm still like I'm working, but I don't have enough money." And I'm like, "Yeah, jerking it. I ain't jerking and lurking. That's for sure. I'm not even lurking, let alone jerking." So, well, when I block them, I ain't gotta pretend. They're already gone. So I don't even have to pretend no more. It's just blocked. I see that. I don't even want to see your handle or your name or your picture. I don't want to see nothing like that. I'm like, yeah, good riddance. So she's like, oh, I wish like indirectly asking me for money, right? So she's like, oh, I was wondering if, you can give me $10 so I can get something to eat. And I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, woman? I didn't even answer. As soon as she asked me for money, I deleted her. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of you. Every time I speak to you, you're always talking about money. If I'm working, and then because I told her I'm working, she was like, "Oh, you're working? Oh, that means you can give me money." And what you gonna give me? What are you gonna give me, sweetheart? I know I don't want your crusty ass coochie. I did tell her to get a job. She claims she's a makeup artist. And I'm like, well, let me see some pictures of the women that you do. Oh, I can't show you my clients. I said, well, all right then, sweetheart, you're just bullshit. And she's broke, yeah. I'm saying, I don't, you're a fucking freak, woman. Get out of my face. Every now and then she'll hit me up. I used to be cool with her, and then she turned like she just went weird. She started they get all cool with you, and then once they find out you got a job or a business, they think that I'm a bank. I like, bitch, what you giving me? Even if you was giving me coochie, I ain't giving you no money. Fuck you think this is? I don't need to give you. I ain't giving you shit. Work for your damn money, hoe. You crazy? When you talking to me, I ain't no 20-year-old, you know. What am I gonna give you money for? You think I ain't never seen a coochie in my life or something, sweetheart? And the other girl, she was crazy too. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with these people? Get money from your feet pics? Yeah, I heard that shit. I heard people doing that shit, getting pictures or getting money off their feet and all that shit. I saw that on TikTok. I was on TikTok just now laughing so much my stomach was hurting like hell. Yeah, you had to do twerking videos. There you go. I'm around here, you know, doing psychic stuff, and I'm not even making money like these people are in giving their pictures of their toes and all these dirty hoods online twerking. Only fans. Fuck out of here, girl. Go do some damn work. All these jobs out there. Shake your ass for 20. Hmm. I'll pay you 20, yeah. I'll give you 20 for a little ass shaking. That's fine. I'll give you 50 for a lap dance, and then we'll negotiate after that. Yeah, that was the old me, I would say. I used to tell people when I was like 25, like 20 years ago, I was in the club. 'Cause I was a DJ, you see. So Coochie just came to me. But I just neglected a lot of it because a lot of them was just like, I want to fuck Mark so I can get into the club for free. That's all they really wanted to do because they knew I had the links. I just walk right through the gate. Oh, Mark's coming. All right, cool. Then when they saw me with a woman, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, see, she gets in free. She gets free drinks, free everything. She just with Mark, blah blah blah." They be all hating. I'm like, "Bitch, you ain't getting it for free. You think this is? I'm working my way up the ranks. I got a reputation." I can't do strip clubs no more. I'm done with that shit. I ain't been to a strip club in probably 10 years. At least 10 years I ain't been to the club. Probably more than that. 10 years ago I was 36. I don't know, maybe. I think so. I think I was like 30 something when I was the last in the club. I ain't got the time for that shit. Dude. I should peel off those 20s, 20 a song. I never forget that shit. She'd be like, yeah, every song that goes by is $20 for a lap dance. I'm like, that DJ, he better pay the whole entire 3 minute, 4 minute song. I ain't no 2 minute guy, fuck that shit, you better twerk him right there for the 20. You better earn that $20. Some people don't make $20 an hour later. You're gonna make $20 in 4 minutes. What the fuck you think you special for? Honest to God, that's why God didn't make me a woman. If God made me a woman, I'd be a billionaire. I'll be still twerking at 46. I'll be in the strip club at 46 too. I wouldn't be letting these mofos bang my coochie. I'll be just there teasing them all, taking their money. I'll twerk on you for 20. I'll twerk on you for 50 too. Damn right. I'll get one of them sugar daddies. Can't get it, but I'll twerk for you. God made me a woman. Oh my dear Lord have mercy. I used to make jokes in here that I was a male stripper in my last life. Some of my friends was asking, was talking shit to me. Where's the pool? I was like, yeah, I hear you. I got on a pool now. I'm gonna fall the fuck down, hurt myself. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I ain't nobody's damn sugar daddy. Hell no. I'm my own sugar daddy. I treat myself, especially this week because it's my birthday week. I treated myself. Here you go, Mark. Here's a lobster. Here's some cake. Here's some steak. Here's some food. Here's this. Here's that. Here's a new shirt. Here's some new shit. That's what's up. What's up, IG? How you doing, bro? Man, I'm tired of that shit. I can't be. That's why I'm single, see, because all these women, all they want is money. A lot of women, I wouldn't say all women, obviously. A lot of women do. Same with women, they like to pay for guys all the time. Pay their rate, pay for that BBC, pay for that D. Some crazy ass people, man. I don't understand it. Yeah, I was saying, well, the good sex will come. The good sex will definitely be there if the connection is there and everything goes right. But I ain't paying for it. Fuck that. If I gotta pay for coochie, then I don't want it. If I'm paying for it indirectly, I still don't want it. I rather earn it, not pay for it, get it, receive it, and keep it. And work together, pay things together, and do those things together. I ain't nobody's sugar daddy. I ain't paying for shit while you keep your money in your pocket. That ain't right. Hell no. And you want me to rock your world too? You must be crazy, woman. Behind you these bull screws. Hey, well, there you go, Jessica. You're in the same boat as a lot of people, but some people prefer to do it the other way. That's why they end up broke, or that's why they end up paying for it for the rest of your life. But that's how the world is. That's how a lot of people are. That's why you see all these chicks half naked on social media. They got a link. Once they say link in the bio, you know what time it is. Yeah, your link's in the bio, huh? I mean, it's come over here so I can take your money. I should put my link in the bio too. When I feel like I don't want to work no more. Put my damn link in the damn bio. Woman, you crazy? Yeah, that OnlyFans, man. That shit's crazy. I was laughing. They was mocking that stuff the other day. Hey, Marcia, how are you, sweetie? This guy, he was making me laugh on TikTok. I was on there laughing so much just a while ago. They be doing all this crazy ass shit. You're great. Good to hear, sweetie. I'm glad to hear that. Some people, man, they been making mockeries out of all these people and these chicks that do all that stuff. Makes me laugh. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Jessica. Yes, all's well. Thanks, Marcia. All's good so far. I can't complain. I've had a good week so far. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people do sacrifice just to have it because they feel like a lot of people they can't go without someone in their life. Yes, Marcia. A lot of people think they can't go without somebody in their life, or they need somebody to complete them. See, that's the biggest problem with a lot of people. The best thing you can do is be by yourself, do everything yourself, be self-reliant, self-confident, And once you do all those things, you're good. You don't even need nobody. You'll end up waking up saying, you know what, I don't need nobody. I can do this shit on my own. But you get those needy people that they want somebody, they have to have somebody. Yeah, they can't. They just have to be with somebody. People tell me that shit all the time. They're like, Mark, how come you ain't got no woman? Or why you ain't married yet? Or you ain't got no girlfriend, man? I ain't seen you with a woman in a long time. I said, that's because I'm smart. I said, why you think I don't look old and I don't look washed up and used? Because I ain't gonna go through no damn 10, I ain't gonna go through 10 women in a week or 10 women in a year just to find the right one and go through all that drama and bullshit and, you know, fuck that. I ain't got no time for that shit. Like I said, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, then it ain't meant to be. It's that simple. It's just life. I don't stress none of that shit. I live life every day like it's like there's going to be another day. I don't live it like my last. I live it like there's gonna be another day. And I always say to myself, every day that goes by is another day I get closer to everything that I want. But it's not every day close I'm getting to everything that I need. So that's the difference. Needs and wants. I tell me when I go to order something online, I'm like, I don't need this. I want it, but I don't need it. So I just click out of it and say, I don't need that shit. Same thing applies to friends, women, family, all sorts of things. I don't need that shit. I just want it. Once you get your mentality to that state of mind, you're good to go. Everything will just happen or normally. Yep, exactly. I say that every day. Every time somebody asks me when they see me, "What, you married yet? You got kids yet?" I'm like, nope, because I don't need that. I want it. Sure, I want it, but I don't need it. It is what it is. And then when I see somebody that's divorced or they have a pain in the ass child or a pain in the ass, daughter or son, they're like, Mark, the best thing you do is stay by yourself, man. Don't get no kids. Just be single. It's less money. Now kids are more expensive. They're rude. Now they're growing up. Right now, kids are growing up in a world where, they're allowed to change who they are, which is ridiculous. So like I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to bring nobody into this fucking world with all these morons talking all this shit. Yeah, exactly, bro. You're absolutely right. They tried to rock me, but they ain't got me. They've been trying for years on here to get me, but it ain't working. They try to zap me. No, no. You can only be like, rocked if you believe you can be rocked. If you believe you're like, it's not so much believing you're immortal and you can't be touched, but you have to tell your mind that. You have to tell your mind, ain't nobody can touch me because I know I got my back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know God's got my back. I know Spirit's got my back. I know I got my own back. So once you keep telling yourself that shit, ain't nothing gonna come in between you and that. But hey, people are like that. Well, that's the thing, Jessica. It's at least I'll give you a massage afterwards and help you. All right, Marcia, thank you for the donation, sweetie. I see you donated for 2 questions, so I'll answer your first one now. Why did she cancel her vacation day on Friday of the week? Something is weird. She's been off since last Friday. She's coming back for one shift and then off for 3 more days. Don't make sense. So you want to know why she canceled her vacation. All right, let's check. Yeah, I agree, IG. All right. One day more she went to Florida. Well, it looks like she canceled her trip because of a man. A man told her to cancel the trip, or she canceled it because of a man. And this man was like was being dishonest with her, or told her to do something, or she was supposed to do something, and then the guy backed out. She was supposed to probably go on a trip with a man, and he ended up being like, you know what, I can't go, or I'm not going, or I'm not going with you now. They could have argued, and yeah, I got it. It's, a person that's very crafty and nasty and dishonest, and they had a big argument, and he was like, "Fuck you, I'm not going." So that's why the vacation got canceled, because she argued with a man, and this man, pretty much made her seem like it was a disgrace. That's what I got. As far as her vacation getting canceled, was definitely because of a man. Let's check if it is Arthur. Yep, it was Arthur. Yep. I got yes. Yes, it was. They were communicating, arguing, and they were going back and forth, and then it didn't end up good. So he was like, "Fuck this, I'm not good." Looks like they had a big blowout argument, Marcy. Yeah. They had a big blowout argument, and she was like, "Okay, well, I'm canceling. You go your way, you go my way." So that's what happened. I definitely see a lot of arguing with a man, and it definitely was him. I got yes. He misled her like he used to do to me. Lies, his marriage, she's delusional. Hey, well, some people have to see for themselves. You know what I mean, Marcia? You saw it for yourself. You probably didn't believe it either, but you end up seeing it, believing it, and end up living it. So now you warned her. Some people get warned, but they don't care. They have to see for themselves. I've been telling people this for years. Sometimes I can sit here and read for people and tell you a million times, well, this guy you're with, he's a piece of shit. Or this woman you're with is a hoe. Boy, this ain't gonna work, sweetheart. I don't see it working. And then you go to another site and they say, no, it's gonna work. It's gonna be amazing. And then a month later, you come to me and say, you know what, Mark, I should listen to you. This person, is not the right person. But if you don't listen, then you can't deal with it. The spirit's trying to tell you something, you should take it. But some people don't learn. Even your own intuition should tell you that without going to a psychic. As far as an update on Art, I would say he's making a lot of mistakes. I think he's hanging out with his family. He's around like another guy. Like if he has a brother or like a family member, a cousin, or a guy that he's hanging out with them, he could be possibly like crashing with him. like living with him or just being around him. And I just see he's paying for his destruction of other people. He feels very defeated. He feels very weak. He knows he's made a lot of mistakes. He's like the suspect in everybody's mind. Um, the thing is he's exercised his generosity with people in a foolish way, and then now they see that it was a mistake dealing with him. He probably tries to get vulnerable people or people that are like feeling a certain way, and then he pounces on them. So he's being like pretty much, I would say, like he's an imposter that's been revealed. You know what I mean? He's doing a lot of stupid shit. He's like his unfaithfulness is caught up to him. So that's probably happening with like Janine and him, like how she must have found out that he was fucking around with somebody else, and that's why the big blowout happened. And that's probably why you haven't seen him for 2 weeks, because he doesn't want to go there because he's been arguing with her. Things are bad with them. He's trying to deal with his family. So I would say he's trying to deal with like mother. If he has kids, he's trying to deal with the mother of the kid or his own family, like immediate family. I see him around family members, but the family members are like not even wanting to deal with him because of all the bullshit he's going through. So he's dealing with family matters right now. That's why you haven't seen him as well, is because he's dealing with a lot of family stuff. I also think like he's probably asking his family for money and shit like that. Yeah, they are. That's what I'm getting here. I told you, Marcia, that eventually they're gonna, people get their karma. It's just a matter of time. This is the year of karma, trust me. Oh, I know. Yeah, he's still like messing around with somebody, but it's not working out for him. Like he's trying to get like some sex from somebody or romance from somebody. He's trying to romance someone, but it's not working. He doesn't have no real love in his life, and he doesn't have like any changes coming up here. Um, there's no love around him. I think he's like completely overwhelmed right now, and he's trying to like rest and recover because he can't face reality. He's like, every plan he makes, it doesn't work. There's no real love in his life right now. Everything's inconsistent. Looks like it's finally things are finally caught up with him, and the women that have been around him are finally waking up and realizes that he's not. I don't get nothing good here, to be honest, on him, and I never do anyway. They know that he's a dog. They know that he's narrow-minded. They know that he has no sense of direction or determination, and everything in the love department is going downhill. What's happening with the pregnant woman? All right, let's see. Well, he's still dealing with the pregnant woman, but the pregnant woman knows that he's lying and he's misinterpreting all his like ways. He's not loyal to her. I think that I honestly think that he's trying to get away from away from her, or she's trying to get away from him, like she went on a trip, or she went back to where like she lives or something like that, or she's at a distance from him. What I'm getting is like he's still dealing with her, but not in a sexual way or not in a decent way, because she knows what type of person he is. Am I freezing for anybody else? Let me know if you can hear me so I can continue. All right, yeah. So it's not me. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you let me know. So Marcia, the thing is like looks like this woman's going on a trip, or like maybe Arthur's going somewhere and she's pissed because he left on a trip and she got left behind, or he like went and didn't tell her. So he's been lying to her, the pregnant woman. He's been lying to the pregnant woman about where he is, what he's doing. There's a lot of like shit going on. It could be her going on a trip, or he went on a trip to get, or maybe she's going somewhere to get away from him because he constantly lies to her about things. As far as Arthur and his wife, fuck, I honestly, it doesn't matter how many times I shuffle for this guy, like nothing good comes up. They're still working on trying to get a divorce. The relationship obviously is still troubled. A lot of misunderstandings, a lot of like fakeness. She can't fathom how he just has new relationships and new opportunities to be with people, and like it's like, she's just looking at him like, how the hell could you do this? Like, what is wrong with you? Um, I think she's looking towards the future and having an opportunity ahead to get a real divorce from him, or they're like trying to get a divorce, because I got divorce here very strongly. She wants the divorce. She's tired of like understanding him or trying to understand him, and she's trying to like stay alone and not be around him, because every time she's around him, um, there's like an inability to work with him or talk to him. There's always conflicts. There's always a hostile argument between the wife and him. So he's in a complete mess here. But I think she's pushing a lot to get a divorce finalized here so she can get out of this whole situation, because it looks like she might be dealing with a new relationship and she wants to like completely you know, uh, like disconnect from Arthur completely. But it looks like a lot of arguments here, a lot of like back and forth between him and his wife, trying to settle a divorce, trying to like get things organized between both of them. Yeah, it's more than a nightmare, but at least it's not yours. It's his nightmare. Well, like I said, some people think that getting karma is, something bad happening to you, but the worst karma a person can have is mental karma. And I don't say that lightly, because it is very true. Mentally, you can destroy somebody mentally. You can beat somebody up, but they'll recover. But sometimes you can't recover from a mental state of mind. You stay that way. Some people recover from it, but it's very hard. So it looks like he's mentally drained, weak, and he's feeling his blows right now from all angles. It's all caught up to him, and that's probably why you haven't seen him in 2 weeks. He's hiding. He's got a lot on his plate. He's going through a lot of situations, a lot of things. So he's got caught up with a lot of situations here. And look like Janine obviously realizes what she's dealing with. That's why there was a big blowout argument there. You're welcome, Marcia. I know you want him to get his karma and you want things bad to happen to him, but the biggest judgment day depends on God, not us. You know? When it comes his day, heaven or hell, you know where he's going. That's the biggest karma in the world. People just don't realize that right now. They think that they're going to repent before they go to hell. That's what you think. You're already on that list. Do you see Janine and Arthur ending their relationship in the next couple months? All right, I'll check. I think that Janine is gonna end it. To be honest, I think she's had enough because she knows about the outside stuff now. She knows about what's going on. He's gonna try and come back to her and offer her and seduce her and offer her things and give her stuff, and he's gonna like try to seduce her. But I think she's finally had enough. Um, Plus, she's also lied to him, and that's why they've been arguing. So, like, she's been dishonest with him. He's like trying to seduce her and distract her and flatter her and be dependent on her and stuff. So she's finally like, she finally knows that she can't make any effort because it's always uncertain. And she's gonna make new plans now to get away from him, and she's gonna hide from him or disconnect from him completely. And I think this is already starting right now. I think she's trying to get rid of him this month because she knows that he's bringing her bad luck, failure, and all this outside stuff like the wife, the pregnant lady, all those things are making her contemplating. Well, it's not about believing you, it's about, she understands that she's with, a piece of shit that she can't deal with. So she's trying to wait. Right now, she's waiting to see what happens between them. Like she honestly thinks that, nah, I doubt it. She might one day, but I doubt it. Some people would never admit anything. They just live their life like idiots and never come back. But I still think that Arthur's going to seduce her and try to get her back because she finally like got rid of him. And I think that this is already happening right now, and it's going to end by the end of the month. Well, there you go. The outside influences is what I call it. She's seeing what's going on the outside. So now she finally realizes it. Yeah, honestly, I think that he's gonna keep trying to come back to Janine, but I think she's gonna move on from. She's looking at her future. She's looking at a new possibility, a new relationship, and she's trying to get away from him because he's actually being vicious towards her. Like he might be verbally abusing her, or like even like doing some corrupted shit to her, and like because he knows something about her and probably like threatening her to tell somebody about her or whatever. So it looks like he's doing a lot of dumb shit to her. So she's like trying to find another opportunity to get away from him, or like she's trying to like she's getting to a point where she needs to get a new way out. She's trying to find a new way out. Yeah, so it looks bad all around. There's nothing good, Marcia. I don't get nothing good at all. So right now, I think she's trying to stay alone and stay away from him and like get away from everything. Yep. I got like a lot of vicious type of talk, actions, possibly trying to threaten to slap her. Either way, it's something of that effect. It's either verbal abuse or getting to the point of threatening for physical abuse or threatening her in some type of way. Like, if it isn't physical, it's like mental. So it doesn't look good. It looked like he's really pissed. Well, hey, what goes around comes around. He shouldn't have left his hoe around. But hey, I told you, Marcia, it's a matter of just watching the whole thing unfold. And, people get their karma for what they do. And that's how it all goes. No problem, sweetie. Like I said, it all pans out and all happens eventually. But there's nothing good going on for Mr. Arthur. He's definitely not King Arthur. He's a little, yeah. No problem, sweetie. It's always a pleasure. I just want to help That's all. Make sure you get the right information and we guys sort it all out. But yeah, that's why it's all going on. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I had a good birthday. I was very blessed. I still waiting on gifts. I got blessed again this year with a lot of gifts, a lot of shout outs. A lot of people I haven't heard from in a long time said happy birthday to me. It made me feel really good. It made me realize that, I have still have good friends and good people in my life. So it was weird because this birthday I had people shout me out on social media, shout out to me on social media and wish me happy birthday that I haven't spoke to in years. So it was weird, but cool. Like it was nice to hear from. I have nothing against the people that I haven't heard from in years. I'm 46. I went to Sunday, the day before my birthday. My birthday was on Monday, so Sunday afternoon I took my family to brunch at a hotel. It was really, really nice, really good food, really good service. Me, my mom, my dad, my nephews, two of my nephews, and my sister. And we all six of us went out. I paid for them on my birthday and we had a really nice time. Then dinner, I had dinner with my sister and her boys. She's the one getting the divorce, so I'm trying to be very supportive to her and the boys right now. The best thing is my brother-in-law, soon to be ex-brother-in-law, he went away for 1 week. So he's out of here and we're like in heaven without him here. So it was nice. So everything worked out for me. And the boys are out of school this week, so we've been hanging out every day. Monday on my birthday, the weather was really, really shitty. But in the morning, we just hung out and had breakfast and lunch together with my nephews. And then dinner time, my mom and dad came over. I made lobster for me, my mom, and my sister. And we got takeout for the kids and my dad because they don't eat lobster. But yeah, I had a really wonderful time with my family, my nephews. I got a lot of gifts this year again. The past like 3 years, I've gotten like amazing gifts from a lot of people online here. My family, my friends, people that I've known. So I got really overwhelmed a lot and got blessed. And I feel, really happy to have all these people in my life. Not because they give me gifts, but it's like it's weird because I've never really gotten a lot of gifts anytime in my birthdays, all these years. But since I've been online here, a lot of people bless me with gifts and stuff. So it's nice. So yeah, I had a great birthday. It was really nice. Even if somebody comes in there and says happy birthday, that means a lot. So it's good. Somebody who has a lot of haters, when you have like 50 people that love you, it feels good. That's what I said the other day. Everybody was laughing at me. So, but it's nice. Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I feel like I do deserve to have great friends in my life. Even though I get gifts and people, treat me with respect, and I love that. And I treat everybody the same way. But it's nice to have like real genuine people in my life now. But the past 3 years, I've attracted the right people. So my online family here have been absolutely wonderful to me. They treat me with the ultimate respect and love, and I couldn't ask for a better crew of people on here helping me and being here, hanging out, talking shit. And everybody's like a big family to me and stuff like that. So it's nice. It's really nice to come on here and have some good friends on here and good people. So overall, I had one of the best birthdays in a long time. So even Christmas was really good. My birthday has been really good. This year has been pretty much, nice for me personally, but for the people around me, like my sister, my mom, my dad, they're always going through some bullshit, but they got me. So I'm always trying to help everybody and make sure my family's okay. And I can handle the pressure and I can handle you know, the, uh, the bullshit that other people, absorb. So I just try to help my family, like get, you know, Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate those kind words, and I love you the same way, and I respect you too as well. And I'm not on here judging anybody. At least I try not to. Try to treat everybody equal. You treat me with respect, I treat you with respect. That's how I roll. So that's why things have been good for me. So feels good to have a lot of good people around me now. So it's good. Finally found the right crowd, the right people. I used to attract all bad people. Now I attract 75% good people. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I try to be as humble as I can because I know that, I have a good life compared to a lot of people. I'm not, you know, I don't have cancer and I'm not dying like most people are. I'm not like, I'm not doing, bad, or I'm not in a bad place. My health is okay to a certain point. I'm not, doing anything that I'm not supposed to be doing to a certain extent. So I'm just trying to stay straight and, stay on that path of, continuing to do what I do and just be happy, laugh, smile, realize that I can't change and can't do anything that I'm not supposed to be doing. I just got to take care of myself, my family, and I'll be all right. Take care of my friends, do what I got to do, and just stay humble and just know that God's got my back. The more humble I stay, the better I feel. I try not to get mad. I try not to like blow a gasket and, argue or give somebody my energy. It's very hard. It's a 24/7 job to stay sane, to stay, awake, and stay alert to all the bullshit around you. So I try to teach people that, and I try to tell people that it's not good. It's not good to do that. It's not good to be that way. It's not good to be a bad person. People that are bad don't get nowhere in life. It's sad. I just wish everybody would be humble and be nice and stay in their lane, but it's not always the case, when people are always doing things they're not supposed to be doing. People are crazy, man. Thanks, Marcia. I just got that. You didn't have to do that, sweetheart. That's fine. But thank you. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate that very much, sweetie. Mwah. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'll actually I'll give you an extra message here, sweetheart. Look, I got a new deck. It's called the Angel Guide Oracle. And I'll pull you a message from here from your angels. All right, sweetie? And I appreciate the gift. I appreciate that very much. All right. All right, let's see what this is. All right, your spirit and angels want you to know about a sacred plan. This says, if you're trying to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust the greater good. Often when something is happening for us, we're frustrated and it's only because we don't see our perfect plan is unfolding. When your ideas or plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you. And the greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of a It's more of all of your life's intentions, prayers, and actions washing back towards you with opportunities and experiences. Call on your angels to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you are always guided and protected. Yes, this card also represents the plan of God, that plan of God has for your life. This is for your intentions and your highest good. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender where you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but just leave it in the hands of God. There is a divine plan for you. Your intentions are unfolding the way God and the universe feels fit for your growth and highest good. See, there you go. That's more confirmation that your plan was to get rid of these two crazy people, and it's working to a certain extent. It's gotten, you got to let, you had a plan, you tried to go and get them out, but now they're destroying themselves. See, so God has a plan for them. You just got to let it go and let it all pan out. You did your part, and now God's going to do their part in the angelic realm, is going to make sure that you're protected from these people and you continue to go forward and do what you have to do for yourself. They're going to take care of Marcia because they can hear and see what you can. Yeah, so there's a sacred plan. And I know you have people in spirit who have your back. So they're trying to make sure that you don't have to do anything more. You can now that's telling you to surrender and say, okay, I'm done. They're gonna destroy themselves. Now you just gotta sit back and just let that plan unfold right in front of your eyes, which is already happening as we speak. From what the cards just told me, it looks like it is, you know. Yeah, it is, yeah. It is. It is a sacred plan. We just have to surrender to it and let it go, and then it'll just eventually happen. That's why, yeah, exactly. And they just want to remind you, they want to remind you that, just leave it to us. We'll take care of it. Just surrender, let it go, and leave it to us. They know you want to know about it, and they know you want it to, unfold and give you the sense of, you got your justice, but just surrender now and let it go, and just say to yourself, you know what? It ain't happening to me no more. It's not my problem. But I know it's very difficult. When we get disrespected, hurt, and lied to and manipulated, we want that person to get instant karma. Some do, some don't, and some take. It's a plan that God has for them. Whether we believe that or not, it is true. I've seen it unfold many, many times. Many, many times I've seen people get their karma, and I'm like, yep, here we go again. Let me sit back and watch. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going to watch the film unfold. Yeah, that's how it works, Marcia. You got to move on with your life, have happy thoughts, and stay around great people. That's what I do. I'm always dealing with negativity. I deal with negativity and negative people all the time. And I just I'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. When they leave, when they get out of my energy, I'm like, yep, fuck you too. Goodbye. I don't have to deal with you no more. You're a joke. People are constantly bullshitting themselves and try to bullshit others, but I'm too smart for that. I see right through people every day. Unfortunately, I try to give people a chance, but some people aren't. I give them a chance, and then they blow the chance. They don't get it back. Yeah. But that's the thing. People are not willing People are not willing to give themselves a chance and not the person that's disrespecting them another chance. See, you gotta let it go right off the bat. If you see the devastation in front of you, then you gotta make sure you don't stay that way. You have to get out, and there's no turning back. See, we always get the chance to leave and to get away from the situation, but if we don't, then we stay there. So that's God's way of saying, okay, well, you don't want to go? Well, then you're going to stay in this rut and you'll live this rut and you'll live this bullshit life. And that's your problem. I gave you a chance to leave, but you don't want it. So now it's your fault. Well, that's the thing. Some people have no conscience. It's like my brother in law. He's the same way, Marcia. He is so despicable, so nasty. And, I want him to get the ultimate karma, but the ultimate karma is not depending on me and what or anybody who wishes something on you. People can wish shit on you all day, but at the end of the day, you're on God's list. So he's gonna be like, okay, here you go. Here's a little bit now. Here's a little bit later, and now today you're gonna get the rest of your karma, and you're gonna continue to get it until you change your life. So some people never learn. Some people do learn. Some people learn and go back to the way they were because they think they not getting no more karma. And then some people live the rest of their life getting karma. So if you change and you repent, then you get mercy. But you gotta show, you gotta prove your worth. That's my whole thoughts on karma and how people get it. That's my true belief on how people get karma. I've seen it happen right in front of my eyes. That's why I talk like that and I think like that. I always say, Mark, leave it alone. Leave that person alone. You don't have to wish anything on them, or you don't have to be mad at them. Just know that their day is coming. And when it does, you can say, huh, well, look at that. Unbelievable. Well, I can't say I didn't warn them. I can't say that it didn't happen. It didn't happen soon enough in my eyes, but hey, at least it happened. There you go. Not my problem. And then once I find out the person got theirs, then it makes me move on from that person. It makes me move on even more because, we all have resentment. We all have that, But we all do, Marcia. We all learn. We all have to learn the hard way, unfortunately, because we're good people. So when a bad person gets together with a good person, the good person doesn't know how to be bad, and the good person tries to change the bad person or to help the bad person. So then we end up becoming manipulated, disrespected, devastated, cheated, lied to, and so forth. And we don't want to retaliate in a bad way because we don't want to be them because we're still a good person. So instead, we have to say, you know what? Like that card, the meaning in that card said, you have to surrender. That's a tough thing to do. You have to surrender and say, you know what? I have to just leave it alone and just let God deal with it. And once you keep saying that, you actually believe it. And when you believe it, and then you hear of that person's karma or you see that person's karma unfold, you're like, wow. See what happens when I finally surrendered it and left it in God's hands? Because God knew how much this person hurt me and hurt others. So now it's their time because a person hurts you doesn't make you special enough to God to give somebody karma for you. They got to do multiple, deals of karma in order for it to add up so it can be, because that's what that person is supposed to get. They're not supposed to get a little bit. They're supposed to get a lot all at one time. So, and I believe that's how it works in my eyes and how my thoughts are. I believe that's how it really works. And unfortunately, some of us have to learn the hard way because we try to help the people that we're not supposed to be helping, or we're involved with people who we're not supposed to be involved with. But some of us are so blinded to helping and to wanting to change somebody, or we get sucked into the energy of being so nice, and then we fuck ourselves, royally. And then we're like, you know what? I did all this shit for this person and they disrespected me. But you can't keep blaming that person. You have to blame yourself and forgive yourself for being an idiot to trust this person or to deal with this person. And I have to say this over and over because it happened to me and it happens to everyone. And my advice is to always forgive yourself for making the mistake of dealing with somebody that's very toxic. It's life, it's a mistake. We're human beings, we're not perfect. But, life goes on. As long as you're healthy, you have a job, you love yourself, you're self reliant, you're self confident, you have a good self esteem, and you keep going on knowing that, yes, I was hurt. Yes, it was my fault as well. Yes, I understand. Yes, I learned from my lesson. So now I'm going to evolve and get away from all the bullshit. Well, you can feel that remorse or you feel something for him, but it's still not going to change him. Everybody always has a soft spot for a person that they once was involved with, loved, cared about, or wanted to help. But that's the side of us that is tender. That's the side of us that says, I still wish that I can help this person at least, get their life on track or try to help them or, wish that they would better themselves. So that way I can look at them in not such an evil way. But it doesn't work that way. It's not for us to do. It's for God to deal with now. And if somebody, my whole thing is if somebody's disrespected you so much, you should never feel sorry for them. You should never forgive them, and you shouldn't be worried about what they're doing anyway because it's not your job to assign karma to someone who did you wrong because that person is doing the same shit to everybody else. They don't know how to be decent. They don't know how to be true. They don't know how to be honest because they're programmed to lie, cheat, manipulate, destroy, and be evil. They don't know no other way. And if they do be nice, it's a temporary feeling, thought, or just to get something out of nothing, So, and that I just finished describing my brother-in-law, and that's how he is. So I don't care about it. My dog's snoring in the background and making all sorts of noises, and her ass is becoming super smelly. I swear she passes gas in her sleep and snores in her sleep. This dog's something else. I'm ready to kick her ass out of here. Well, you know what, Marcy? Marcy, it was a lesson for you to learn. We've all gone through it. It's a lesson you had to learn. You ran out of your way to deal with him. You got sucked into the moment. You thought it was something that was gonna benefit you. It might have worked for a while, but you got manipulated because you were a good person, and you still are. It's just that you had to learn that being with a devilish person like that is not going to get you anywhere. And you realize you couldn't change them, you couldn't deal with them. You got screwed over, and that's just life. But the only person you have to blame is yourself for the decisions you make, knowing fully well that the person was not right. And there's no way in hell we can change somebody that's that way. It's impossible. My sister tried to change her husband in the right way and guide him in the right way for 20 years. Yeah, she's literally right behind me. She's my shadow. I should have named her Shadow. That should be her new name. She's something else. She's literally right behind me, snoring like crazy and farting like crazy. I can smell her ass every now and then. She's disgusting. I'm gonna have to leave the windows. I'm gonna have to crack this window here up a little bit more and get rid of her stench. Poor sight, she can't help it. Yeah, we all go through the lessons of life. It's a part of life. It's nothing that ain't nobody else, as nobody's gonna go through the perfect situation. We're all gonna go through heartbreak, envy, jealousy, challenges, obstacles. We all go through it. But a lot of those things that we go through is our fault. But a lot of people don't want to sit here and say, yes, it is my fault. But it's not my fault. It's their fault because they did that to me because they have the mentality that they got done wrong, so it's automatically that person's fault. But really, the finger should be pointed at you because you allowed it. See, that's what people are failing to realize, that nobody wants to admit that it was also their fault for accepting it. You know? Yeah, see my doggy's little legs are right over here. It's kind of camouflaged with you know, the blankie. Yeah, love smells. Yeah, right. If only you smelt what I smelt earlier. Oh my God, she's nasty. But anyway, that's how it is. That's what happens when she eats people food. When she eats her own food, I don't smell her ass like that. But when she eats people food, that's what happens. When she eats our food, oh boy. It's not every day, but today it's been bad. I'm like, God damn. But anyway, sweetheart, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, 2 o'clock in the morning on my birthday. And I honestly I need to get to bed. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. So I love being on here. I like being the night owl, but this owl has to go to sleep. Yeah, there you go, Marcia. She has to smell mine too every now and then. But it don't smell like that. My God, this dog. Ooh, I've had a few dogs. I know they are. Hers is unbelievable. My nephews are here, they're like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "What happened?" She goes, "Oh my God, Diamond just farted." I'm like, "Yep, probably." And then they'll be like this. They were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe how bad that is." I'm like, "Yeah, welcome to dog farts. You guys think you're bad? These animals are worse." And they crack me up in here. They're like, "Open the door! Oh my God!" And I'm like, "Yeah, imagine what I got to deal with when she's like this." It's not every day, obviously, but uh, she's so funny. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, I love my doggy. She's cool. I don't, I can't kick her out, even though she's farting up a storm. I'm doing good, sweetie. I was actually just about to leave. All right, Marcia, take care, sweetheart. I appreciate you, and thank you for the birthday gift. Well, how you been, Lorraine? All's good? Had a good day? All right, sweetheart. You too. Thanks. All is well in your world? That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear positive things. So I don't want to be negative Nancy. I want to be positive Peter. Actually, I'll be magnificent Marky or motivating Marky. Motivating Marky. How about that? Okay. Yeah, no more negative. I'm not gonna be negative, Nancy. I'm not gonna be negative. I was teasing Nancy. I wasn't being. I weren't being negative. That's why you were like, Mark, shut up. Don't be negative to me. You negative Nancy. I was like, all right. I'm not gonna tease her no more. Nah, that's all good. I know you can handle my teasing. I know you can handle. I can handle it too. I can handle what I dish out. It's all good. All right. Yeah, I think you have. Yes, I think yeah. Yeah, my cheap wood is right here. It's all good. It's actually going up in price. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And it's actually going up in price. I'll actually have a sip of it before I leave, so you can see how good and crystal clean it is. Yeah, I buy a 6-pack. It comes in a 6-pack like this. Look. Well, I can't really. Oh. It comes in like this. Look. It comes in a 6-pack like that. Comes 6 in a pack. Hopefully I don't drop this. Actually, I'll leave it here so I don't drop. Yeah, it comes in a 6-pack like that for 15. These 6 waters are 15 bucks for the 6. How many do I buy in a month? I would say 4 a month. Yeah, that's how expensive it is. These are big, they're pretty big. They're 33 ounces. Yeah, it is holy water. It is holy water. It's 33 ounces of water. It's a big ass bottle, so it's not that big, but it's big enough. I drink one of these every day. I drink probably one a day, maybe 2 a day. Oh, it depends. Well, yeah, that's because it's cheap ass water. You got that water the water you drink in that little crinkly plastic bottle that you drink it in. That shit's like, that's river water that they recycle. That's how it is. You drink that spring bullshit water. You get recycled river water or something like that. That's why it costs $6 for a case. That's like 10 cents a bottle. Fuck, that's bullshit water. That's why I spend all this money on this water, because it's the real deal. See what it says there? Overachieving H2O. Okay. 9.5 pH or higher. Purified water. Electrolytes for taste. Ionized hydration. I'm not trying to promote no water on here, but and people diss my Essentia, I had to put them in their place, like You know what I'm saying? You want a message before I go? Lady D, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? All right. I'll give you a love message, being that you're in love. You doing good? Good to hear, Lady D. All right, let me see. Let me give you a love message because you're in so much. You're in love so much. You know. So. All right, let's see what we got for you. Spicy. All right, Lorraine. Let's see what we have for Lorraine here. All right. Here's your card. And it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I like that. It wasn't spicy, but it's trying to tell you, to not be a negative Nancy and put all the positive thoughts out there. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. There you go. Yes, I like that. That's a good message for you. Oh, there you go. I'm psychic on Wednesdays, just in case you want to know. No problem. You're welcome. Lady D, you want a message before I go? Yeah, stop worrying. See, it's telling you stop worrying. Don't worry. You'll be all right. See? Would you like a love message? Yes? Okay. All right. All right. Good night, sweetie. Take care. Good seeing you. All right, Lady D, this is your card. And it says a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationships, for it is truly sacred. So if you're in a relationship, it's a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And if you're not in a relationship, then this is telling you that you can possibly be in one that will honor and treasure, and you'll honor and treasure this relationship because it's truly the right one. It's truly sacred. So there you go. That's a good card too. This also could mean like, a sacred union between you and someone, you and a friend. Oh, damn. No man? Well, looks like there's a man that might be coming towards you, or you might be in a sacred union with someone soon. Looks like you'll have a new beginning with somebody. It awaits you, it's probably gonna happen. That card to me means that there's a sacred relationship coming up, something that you want. So that's good news. I wish that for you. Hope that happens for you. Looks like spirit will bring it in for you. Just allow it to happen. That's you hope for sex? Well, yeah, sex is only one part of a relationship. They're saying the sacred union, not a sexual union, Miss Lady D. All right? Get your mind out of the gutter Okay, it's a sacred union, not a sexual union. Okay, now once you get the sacred union, then the sexual union will happen. Okay, they're saying that it's about to happen, but the sex is going to be put on hold for a little while. Okay, you have to get the union first. What am I going to do to you, Lady D? She says, okay, hope for sex. Okay, yes. Okay, well, you can hope for sex and you can have sex whenever you want. Just wait for the union to happen first, okay? Because it's sacred. Okay. And then the sex will come. All right. Maybe the next time I give you a message, it'll say a sexual union is coming, a sexual situation. No problem, sweetheart. All right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by. Good seeing you. And I'll be on tomorrow night for sure. All righty, sweetheart. And just keep praying for your sexual union. Okay? I mean your sacred union. All right, good night, sweetie. Take care.